And also it depends on each individual hotel how their structure is, because it's not the same for all the hotels. Like for example, for online travel agents, if you are a Marriott hotel, which is like now sorry, Expedia, they are now negotiating the contract, right, to keep the discount rate at 10%. But if the Expedia is doing with any other hotel, they will not agree for 10% because you are too small for them. Even if you don't want to sell to Expedia, they don't care. But they will care if Marriott want to get out of them, because that is a lot of money for both Expedia and Marriott. Right, so Marriott is now being able to flex their muscle because they have a huge inventory, especially after the merger. And what if they buy the other one also, Intercon also? Then the other hotels will finish. Huh? They will be the largest, right? Then they can kill everyone. Okay, so the inventory management concepts. So once we understand the distribution channel, how to maximize them, what are the various ways, then we need to go towards the inventory management. So the inventory management is we do by overbooking. So we need to decide when to take the overbooking and contracting. So what are the meaning of overbooking? How much overbooking I can take? It depends on your cancellation practices. What are the cancellations? What are the last minute cancellation? What last minute no shows? So if you have a high factor of no shows, you can take higher overbookings, right? But if you don't have no shows, means all your guests are coming, you cannot take a risk of overbookings anymore. So you need to understand that. And the contracting, of course. Normally the hotels contract much higher than their capacity. So if you are contracting this agent, to everybody 2 room, I will give you every day minimum. But you are never restricting yourself to sell only 100 rooms if you have 100 rooms. You might be selling 200, but it depends on the production capacity of that particular, all the agents in mix. If everybody is producing, then you are in problem because you have contracted them. But if you are not able, then but normally the contract says is first come first serve or based on availability. You need to book in advance, right? That's why you have cut off dates. So you need to cut off between the 10 period. So because not everybody, not all travel agents are producing same amount. So that's why it's different. So you can take over bookings, you can take do over contracting, and then the next thing, length of stay control, which we have discussed in our previous slides. Why, when you can do the say length of stay control, when and how you can do it. And then you have the management of the channel managers, right? OTAs, GDS, distribution channels. So you are closing your inventory. You may be selling deluxe rooms only on the website, but suites, or maybe you are not selling the suites to the agents. You are selling suites only on our own website, right? It depends on which room type you are selling on which market channel. And then you are, so when are you going to do walk away the guest? So walking away the guest depends on various factors. For example, like what is their length of stay. So if the guest staying only one night, it's easy to walk, no problem. But if the guest staying 4 nights, you are losing 4 nights revenue. Maybe you want to walk only for one night, but if you walk for one night, they will not come back and stay for another 3 nights with you, right? So you need to see their length of stay. What is they Are they loyal to you? If they are joining your loyalty program, you may not want to walk them away, right? Because especially when they are like platinum members or they have a guarantee bookings or something like that. And also, what is the where to walk them? So Sedona will never walk them to media because they will lost forever, right? You will walk them to certain other hotels which are like non-competitors, other hotels, right? Maybe India Lake, or maybe some other hotel like G Hotel or Mercury. But there has to be the same standard also. Like you cannot walk them to a 3-star hotel, right? Otherwise, your image will be on the reputation. The reputation will be at risk. So where to walk also you need to be careful. But normally you do contracting. Like okay, if I am overbooked, I will send to you. If you are overbooked, you can send to me. So you have like partnerships.